I have my own sauna and it's normally 3 times per week. It was yesterday, last time. My name is Markku Heikura. I'm a Director General of Finnish Tax Administration. The taxation is not simple, but we like to make it as easy as possible for our customers. So we collect a lot of data behind the tax system and then put the presentation to the customers so easy as possible. And we are calling them customers, not taxpayers. So how to look our administration, the operation through customers' eyes. Quite normal that the administration look only the internal processes, but we started to look how it looks like from the customer side. I don't know so well about the Germany taxation, but I think that it's not centralized like in Finland. So that's the tricky part. You have to start to think the common processes and services. Our philosophy is the management by objectives. One objective is how fast you can take the development in use. Our product organization is responsible that we are using the right technology in the right places. Wait a minute. Shall I start? Everything is based on data. I call it data ecosystem. How it's possible to collect the data you need and make the taxation as automated as possible. And the next one is, of course, the AI. So AI needs also the data. In Finland, we have good basic registers, and the basic things are available for all the agencies. Population register, corporate register, etc. I think that that's one problem in Germany because of history. So if you want to automate, you have to have the decent database there. So I think that you have to think what basic information you need and how to collect that. It's tricky question, but I'm hunter. So it's the game. If you like to make it simple, the reindeer.